Hi, how are you? I hope you and those closest to you are well. I also hope you're strong, as in a strong leader, because it's my contention we're going to need a significant number of very strong leaders to bring us back from this crisis. Man, the curve that we've all been talking about seems to be flattening. Yeah, I just hope it continues to drop right off the face of the earth. Wouldn't that be great? Ah, but do not be misled into believing that because that curve is starting to change, that we are coming to the end of this crisis. And just the reverse, in my belief. And some people say, Ken, why do you believe that's true? Well, just think about it. How much do we really know about just this virus, let alone many other issues we could address? Will this virus act like others? And with the increases to ambient temperature and humidity, will the virus decrease in intensity, severity, and all that? Will it mutate? Mutate? Well, for those that study epidemiology, they recognize that there are viruses and there are issues like the flu that mutate, they change. Who got a flu shot last year? Yeah, me. How about the year before that? Yeah, me. And the year before that? Yeah, me again. Why? Because the flu virus changes. Well, COVID 19, back when I was a kid, many of you are too young to remember this, we used to have to get smallpox vaccines. You get it once, and it's supposed to give you the antibodies to protect you for the rest of your life. Well, some of these new viruses, that's just not the case. Will this one be like that? Because that could cause real problems. And think about there's so many other unknowns, like how do we restart the country? Yeah. Are we going to just reopen carte blanche, everybody all at once? Or pockets? We just don't know. And all these topics are going to require very strong leaders to address them. So, what topics are you thinking about and preparing for? I know many of you are I'm just trying to get through the day, Ken, let alone the future at all. We've got to start thinking about the future and think about how things have changed. For those that are fisher people, you probably know what this is. Yeah, this is my personal protective equipment when I go out. Okay, just imagine going into a bank like this a year ago. What would the response have been as opposed to it's an expectation today? Well, is this how we're going to be garbed for the rest of our lives because of what's going on? Just think of what that does to humans. Now, being a medic, one of the things I was responsible for, sometimes I was called into the surgical suite, not to operate. Don't worry, I didn't touch anything like that. But I did witness a number of operations where pretty much everybody was garbed like this with masks over their face. The only thing you could see was their eyes. But those task operations, where was the trust developed? The trust was developed from previous history that you were qualified and then certified to perform various functions and operations, all of which were vital. That will probably continue. Take this garb to the conference room. You're not talking about some task that everybody knows how to do and certified on how to do. We're talking about the future from here, where we're debating and we have various ideas about how to move forward. Are we going to just naturally trust people? Maybe some that we have never met before? When we're garbed like this? Humans typically require more than just seeing people's eyes. Sure, intonation is important. Words are important. But so are our expressions. And the entire facial picture is important for us to gain trust with others. How's that going to affect our operations? Are you prepared for that? I'd like you to write in the comments below the kind of issues that you have thought about or kind of questions that you might have as you go forward. Next week, one of the things I'll do is I'll share a tool. It's actually the primary tool we use to help good people become great leaders who soar. It was crafted from combining my flying days and my operational days. as a healthcare leader. I had to put them together because I needed a tool to become a better leader, and now I share that with others. Here's one of the problems. So much leader development is topically focused. One item is life, not in any way, shape, or form. The tool I will share has 7 perpetual and interdependent steps, and it's that interdependent part that is so vital. You can't just focus on one topic as leaders. Think of it relative to flying. Sure, maybe we were on the right heading, but what if we were at the wrong altitude? Whoops. And maybe sometimes worse, what if we were at the wrong airspeed? Not pretty. So, I'll share that tool, but it will help if I understand the kind of things that you're thinking about. So please comment and put them in the comment box below. And stay healthy, my friends.